Hey man, who's your favorite horror movie villain?
Well, for me, it's got to be Jason. I really grew up with him. I watched him as a kid, so I really liked it.
Dude, same. I have to agree with you. Jason's one of the most goated horror movie villains. But you know who else was a pretty good horror movie villain?
Who would that be?
I was just gonna talk about you. On to the toy review.
Bro, that's Michael Myers! What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. It is your boy Joe, and today we'll be taking a look at the NECA Real Toys 2018 Halloween Michael Myers. Before we get things started, I just wanted to let you all know, go ahead and state the obvious. Where have I been for the past 2 weeks? At home. I kind of just keep forgetting to upload or don't feel like it. But don't worry, hopefully I keep my word to this. Hopefully I will be able to upload for these next 3 days since I have Monday off. So, today's Saturday, so Sunday and Monday left. And today, since, spooky month has been arrived, to celebrate the good old month of October, I want to start off with the movie that, the character from the movie, which the name is literally Halloween. So here we're taking a look at Michael Myers. Taking a bit closer look at this figure, we can see the face over here. Beautiful sculpting. I'd say really accurate to the movie. I'll go ahead and put a picture of it right here. And as you can see, it's pretty accurate. I'm holding it maybe like the same angle. And if you look closely, you could actually see his eyes. The camera might not pick it up as well. It's kind of like you can see how like the eye color is actually showing in this one. And you see, I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but it's like a subtle hint of blue. It looks gray on camera, but the tattered up hair really gives that old feel. And then there's this big old jumpsuit that he has with the bullet hole. I just really think this figure looks really great. Really looks exactly like the movie. And the painting and the sculpting is absolutely terrific. You can see all the individual wrinkles that was sculpted into this. And the boots look great as well. But yeah, and also you can see how there's a little undershirt, which is also a good detail. Something that they didn't have to include, but they did, which is pretty good. But anyways, let's stop talking about how good this figure looks and let's get on to what this guy has to offer. Now, when it comes to this figure and his accessories, he comes with quite a lot. Starting off with more subtle accessories, we have the tombstone, our beloved daughter, Judith Myers, to when she died October 31st, 1963, Halloween. Ooh, scary. And, this is the first victim being killed in the very first Halloween movie. I'll go ahead and put the clip right here. And that's all I'll show because there's a lot of inappropriate parts. Anyways, but yeah, they really captured the nice sculpting, the engraving on the tombstone. The born 1947. Hey, that's that's like 2 years after World War II. Anyways, but yeah, that's all for the tombstone. Next up comes this fire poker, which is malleable material, kind of scary. I think this comes with it. Anyways, but yeah, nice looking fire poker, nice decent little detailing right here. You can see the poker, there's the handle right here. And yeah, and then here is Michael's iconic kitchen knife. The one I made, a little nod to in my Friday the 13th part 7 review. I'll pop it right there. And but yeah, this knife looks extremely great. This has broken on you before. See the glue residue, not hot glue, super glue. But other than that, it looks really great. Another accessory it comes with is this head. Oh god, YouTube, this is a fake plastic head. Do not demonetize me. This is fake. This is purely a mini accessory for the Michael Myers action figure. This is from that one scene where Michael Myers literally turns some guy's head into a jack-o'-lantern, which is really gruesome, but we don't see it, we just see the after effects of it. But yeah, I feel like they really captured this moment, and it looks really great, really gruesome. That killer instinct that Michael Myers has. Next accessory is this pumpkin. with the little hearts and the mouth. And the cool thing about this pumpkin is that it glows. But obviously, because my lights are on, I can't see it. So let's go ahead and turn off these lights. And now, boom! You can see how that looks. It gives like a little flashing effect, so it kind of like has like a little thing. Obviously the light isn't as strong as it used to be, so it kind of just looks like a light in there. But yeah, let's go ahead and get these lights back on. Go. And yeah, that's the pumpkin, the little pumpkin. Yeah. All right. All right. And that's it for. Oh, we actually, forgive me for this, since I might make a little bit of some collectors a bit mad. I am missing an accessory. Yeah, I know. Calm down. Yeah, okay. So the accessory I'm missing is the hammer. I'll go ahead and pop a picture right here, and it looks pretty good actually. It looks like a hammer. I like the blood residue on it, or the red stuff, I should say, because of the monetization. But anyways, let's move on to his other accessories, which starting off with his hands. Starting off, we have these open hands, these grabby hands, this relaxed left hand, and this hand that's missing 2 fingers, which honestly looks really good. If the camera focuses on it, there you go. You see the part, that skin that's missing. Once again, this is fake, this is just plastic. But yeah, it looks, that one scene where he gets shot off by a shotgun, completely obliterating his hands. Kind of makes it look like Ellie's from The Last of Us 2 when her fingers got bitten off. But yeah, it looks really great. Loving this. But yeah, that's it for the hands. And now we can get onto his head, which it's already on there, so might as well. First, we have this head, which shows the individual eyes. If you look closely, they're more colored in. And then next we have this head, which completely is the same head mostly, if you look at it side by side. Actually, I'd say this one's like hair is a little more neat compared to the other one. Here, let me go and bring a closer look to the head. You can see how this one's more the hair on this one's more neater, while this one's more scruffed up. And clearly the other difference being that the eyes are colored in, and it's just for that darker appeal. It's much darker. And one thing I forgot to mention for both heads, they both have that same mark that happened when Michael Myers got stabbed right here in the second film, or the second or the first film, which either one, either way, he's still has basically the same, just maybe different hair and the eyes. But yeah, that's it for the accessories. And now we can move on to this guy's pose ability. Starting off with his head, he can look up that far, which is actually a pretty decent amount. This figure's pretty tall, so I'm going to have to keep it a little away from the camera. He can look down, not very good. Side to side, or basically a whole 360. Arm moves out that far, which isn't much. Swivel at the shoulder, double jointed elbow, swivel for both parts, swivel at the forearm, swivel at the hand, and a good hinge. Moving up to the midsection, there's little to none, because it's kind of, I think it's just one piece, so there's little to no movement at the midsection. Moving on to his legs, he can kick out that far. Thanks to this more softer rubbery material, we can get some pretty good wide range kicks. His leg can also go back pretty decently. Beautiful looking spread, really great spread. Single jointed knee. His leg can go back that far, can go up that far, and a pretty decent pivot. This figure is pretty good when it comes to his posability. He has some pretty good looks. Gives you some really great opportunities for some pretty good poses. And yeah, that's pretty good. Really great figure, really good looks. Really like how really loving how this guy looks. But let's stop talking about how he poses and how he looks, and let's get on to his size comparison time. Here he is next to my last review, the Captain America from Infinity War. aka Chris Evans, except Chris Evans isn't here because I gave him back. So enjoy this PNG image of Chris Evans. Here he is next to the Figma Doomslayer. Here he is next to the SH Figuarts Iron Man Mark 6. Here he is next to another horror movie villain that of NECA that I have. The NECA Friday the 13th Part 7 Jason, which is also going to be my Halloween costume. So I might put a picture up here. And here he is next to Lightning McQueen. Overall, this figure is not a bad figure. Almost forgot to do his little measurement. So from the foot to top, he's about 7.5 inches, almost 8. So yeah, pretty great figure. Looks really good if you're looking for a more, affordable looking Michael Myers, or just a good Michael Myers figure overall. I recommend the NECA figures, whether that be Halloween Returns, or Halloween Ends. Yeah, it's a really great Michael Myers figure if you're looking for one that, either isn't burnt or like that. Or, there's other options like, the Part 1, or, because, NECA has released a couple of them and they're all pretty good. But anyways, that is all the time for today. Ladies and gentlemen, look good, stay safe, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye-bye.